Hello everyone, today we are going to do this informative video about consecutive interpreting. That's what we use in NAATI CCL test. First of all, what is consecutive interpreting? Consecutive interpreting is the one in which translation takes place with a time lag. It means you, the interpreter, must wait for the speaker to finish saying a sentence or a short paragraph before translating or delivering what the speaker just said. Because it's a talk and a pause method, you need to take notes for the audio is being played for you and translate the speech at the end. This makes it easier for the listeners to understand the translated content. Okay, let's move ahead now. We are going to talk about interpreting for CCL tests and its rules and tips. And this knowledge will be beneficial for the future test takers. Now, three most important rules you need to be taken care during the CCL test are: first, do not interrupt the audio in between. Firstly, fully listen to the message and take notes. Secondly, be patient for the chime sound before you start speaking. The entire segment must be finished including chime sound before you commence your interpretation. Third and most important, do not attempt to mentally interpret until you have heard the whole message. What does it mean by mentally interpret? Mentally interpreting is when you try to predict or guess the coming part of the audio from your existing knowledge. This can be a big mistake, resulting in distortion of the segment. During the NAATI CCL test, do not add anything to the message or sentence. No additions of any kinds are allowed, not even a single word. So, interpret everything that is just being said in the audio. You are not allowed to summarize or not to add your own comments. Otherwise, you'll get negative marking for doing this, so be aware of this. Another important aspect of the test is that you should not miss or cut any information from the message. You must not leave out any information that was said out of the interpretation, even if you think it is just a repetition. Omission of major information affects message conveyance because it omits important message. This kind of message usually shows the attitude of the speaker, the consequences of a certain event, or the significance of something that the speaker believes in. With this kind of omission, the message can be weakened to a certain extent. Another important aspect of NAATI CCL test is distortion of the message. To avoid distortion, do not change the message or alter the sense and meaning of the message received. Try to convey or interpret the sense of the speech, not merely translate the words. Now we talk about note-taking. Most of the students have problem with note-taking. Try to take brief notes, not more than 3 to 4 words per sentence. Write all the concrete information such as names, descriptions, colors, numbers, years, etc. In case, if you forget any concrete information during the dialogue, you can ask for a repeat. 1 repeat is allowed per dialogue. Another constant mistake that student makes during the exam is extra noises, such as well, okay, etc. While interpret, do not make extra noises. These kind of noises shows that you're not confident and shows ill practice. Maintain the same register in which a dialogue conversation is taking place. If the conversation is happening in a formal situation, use the formal vocabulary. If it's happening in a casual setting like between friends, shopkeeper and customer, you can keep your words as normal. Now I'm going to give you some tips so that you can sound well prepared for the exam. While preparation and during the exam, be confident, speak loud and be clear. You must project professionalism at all times. Do not lower your tone of voice or hesitate during the interpretation. Interpret all fillers as filler words utilized by the speaker, such as well, you know, okay, I see, I understand. They must all be interpreted with equivalent filler words. Follow the story. Remember everything that has been inspired in the story so that you may provide a better interpretation of upcoming events. During the exam, you must interpret all profanity. Profanity is a social offensive language, which may also be called as curse words or swearing. But keep in mind, do not use more bland terms for vulgarism. During the exam, you must begin your interpretation no more than 5 seconds after the chime sound. If you take long pause, you will get a penalty in terms of marks. During the exam, you may ask for repetition if you couldn't understand the speaker. You will state, may the interpreter have a repetition please or repeat please. However, in the CCL exam, repetition should not be more than once per dialogue. At the end, I would like to suggest you to give 100% concentration during the exam. Visualize the message will help you to get a better idea of a dialogue and sound self-assured and poised at all times. If you want the best and a quality training coupled with loads of tips and tricks to pass the exam in first attempt, join us. To know more about our training programs and to book a free demo class, inquire now. If you like our video, please like it and share it with others so that they can get benefit from these. Also, let us know by commenting in the comment box. What other topics do you want us to cover?